They certainly take the stress out of hiring a company that you don't know anything about. Better Business Bureau really our advocate, and they take the guesswork out of all of it. One of the companies they trust is here with us this morning. Miriam Cruz, the Director of Marketing of Outreach at the BBB, is here, and Penguin Air and Plumbing Operations Manager Jay Klein. So great to have both of you here today, especially you, Jay, because so many people are dealing with their air conditioners because they're so overrun right now.
That time of year.
Certainly, that seems to last forever. I think there's something in us where we forget that August lasts like 3 months in our minds in terms of the weather.
Yeah.
So what are you seeing right now from people?
So right now, I mean, they've run so long. They're continuing to run for the summer. It looks like it's going to be a really hot August and maybe roll into a pretty hot September. So really, it's just the length of them running for so long. You're really starting to see a lot of equipment failures on them. And then really with the heat and the humidity coming in with the monsoons, they really start to, struggle to cool down the house as much as they used to, and so people are even noticing issues they didn't notice without the humidity out there, with air conditioners being able to cool the home properly.
And you guys do such a good job, and you pride yourself on that. I'm sure you have reoccurring customers who make those phone calls. Tell us about what you hear from people.
So, I mean, of course, yes, we do. We love our customers. We want to get them part of the Penguin family, we call it. So it's very important to us. But yeah, a lot of the recurring, phone calls that we get, especially this time of year, are, for one, they know, a lot of people know, hey, my air conditioner needs Freon. It's that time of year. Can you guys swing out? And so we already know them in the system, and they say, hey, it's that time. Can you go ahead and get it done for us? So
you anticipate this, of course, and an uptick in phone calls, but what else sets you apart from some of the other companies here in Tucson, would you say? So
really the biggest thing for us is being able to honor the customer service part of it. That's very important to us. We're trying to bring the customer service back. We feel like it's a little bit lost in a lot of the home service businesses, and we really want to bring that back. We want to provide those customers with a 5-star experience. We call it the Penguin experience. So we want to, give them that great and let them know that it's all about them. It's all about the customer. We're there for them. We're there to serve them. So we want it to be a peaceful process for them, because nobody likes to call in the middle of summer because their air conditioner's not working.
Right, I know. Well, nobody wants to call and not get a human being on the other end of the phone. Yeah. And Miriam, you know Penguin. Tell us about how that all works in collaboration and why you chose them as a great company.
Right. So we have more than 300 accredited businesses here in Southern Arizona in the AC category. So a lot of consumers reach out to Better Business Bureau during the summer months when they need a repair or if they're trying to research a company. So in the last 2 months, we received close to 500 inquiries just about AC companies. And those are consumers that are looking, they have an issue, so they need someone right away. Right. Or maybe they have a company in mind, but they want to check out the business profile. They want to see what the rating is. They want to see if they have complaints. They want to see the customer reviews before they make that decision. So I think that's why we are so it's so important to promote our accredited businesses, because they've gone through that rigorous process. We checked out their licensing. We make sure that they're doing a good job in the community. And that's why we really tell people to look for that accredited business seal when looking for a company.
It's not easy to get that seal. What is part of the process? I know it's a long one, but just give us a snapshot.
So it's an application process, and not everyone who applies gets accredited, but we check out licensing, we check out privacy policies, we check out advertising, but most importantly, the businesses that are accredited commit to following our standards of trust. So they commit to resolving issues, they commit to being honest and transparent, and resolving those issues if those issues arise. Because companies are going to have issues at some point, during their career, the life of their company, because issues arise, but it's how you handle the issues that really matters.
Yes.
And I think that's something that we really tell consumers to look into. It's like, how do they resolve an issue if something were to come up?
Right.
Because that's very important.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that certain things are going to arise, or maybe something doesn't work right, because these are machines when it comes to air conditioning.
Yep.
But I think so many people just care about, if this does happen, just, hey, take care of me because I hired you. I'm spending the money because it can be expensive.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how you follow through. And
that's
why you have the seal of approval.
Most definitely.
And Miriam, I know that this really matters to you. You've done this for a while now, and I'm sure you get calls from people who really appreciate it, because we've all been burned by a company in the past.
Exactly, and for me, it is a little bit sad when I get calls about someone wanting to submit a complaint, because I wish they would have called us before, because usually complaints come from consumers that hired a company that has not been accredited, that has not been in the market for a very long time. Maybe they went with them because it was a very low price, and sometimes that's not the best way to approach that kind of situation. So I really wish that people would call me before, and that way we can kind of guide them through the process and kind of connect them to the best accredited business that we have in our system.
Right, so they know that Penguin, they can go to you. Penguin Air is the one we can trust.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. And we'll tell everybody about the mixer too coming up, and we'll put that on our Facebook page.
Yes, awesome.
Okay. Well, BBB is having their monthly networking mixer on August 20th. That is from 5 to 7 in the evening at Top Golf. For more information, you can head over to their website, really for pretty much anything, bbb.org, or you can call them at 520-888-5353.